You want some Jamie Foxx? You want some Brad Pitt? You want the 2.5 Men guy?
Oh, that 2.5 Men guy.
That story's annoying.
He fucking lost his mind.
Hate this.
I've never heard this.
You never heard this?
No.
Man. Oh, we did that whole bit too, right? Don't they punch up their show and just out of nowhere go, man?
Yes.
E-Rock would know. E-Rock, what do they do with that?
To segue in between scenes, it's just that end of the theme where they just go,
Man. I saw the Miley Cyrus episode with this kid, and he looked very uninterested in Miley Cyrus, and she was looking all hot and shit.
Let me tell you something. You don't fall this far into religion like this kid did without something horrific having happened to you.
Fine.
Wow.
Look, I'm not even going to question if this is what he's into. Here's the thing, idiot. Quit the fucking show. He wants to be fired. Quit the fucking show if this is what you believe, and give all the money back that you made. Oh. You got a real nice life because of this show.
Yeah, $8 million a year.
So fucking give all the money back and do the Lord's work. Take all the money you made and give it to a charity.
He's trying to do that.
Then I would respect you.
He's under contract for another year.
So
he
quit.
Says he doesn't want to be part of the problem,
the filth,
and, part of the filth and evil. He says that there are two sides. There is God's side and the other side.
I fucking hate this kid.
And
I fucking hate him.
To be on God's side. And he goes, there's no compromising. You can't be kind of like, hey, I'm with God and I'm religious and stuff, and do a show like he does, 2.5 Men. So he's got to leave all that.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
350,000 episode and he's crying. What a little jerk off.
Did someone put it in his chubby little dumper when he was early on the show? Someone tag his chubby little dumper.
Can't believe it's the same kid.
He has a nice fat little rump.
It's time to get a new fucking half in there anyway.
They're probably all being nice to him. What's wrong? You know, they're going to change the script. I bet you're going to wreck the show.
How is it 2.5 Men when he's like a man now? It's 3 men, the show.
Yeah.
The show's 3 men.
Time to get a new half. I bet you they do. I bet you they get a new half.
Oh, they will. Look, they killed off Charlie Sheen.
They're trying to make a point that they could survive without Charlie Sheen, and so far they've done all right, man.
Survive without this kid,
I think they
too.
even won some awards.
Yeah.
With Ashton Kutcher.
They'll get rid of this kid and pop some other kid.
But why is it... Quit the show immediately. You're not that brave, I guess. Because he's sitting there going, I guess we got the clips. Why don't we just play it? Yeah.
I think he's...
Jake from 2.5.
What?
I think he's crazy enough to quit the show, but... he probably can't because he's under contract for another year.
Quit the show.
But he's saying he's encouraging people not to watch it.
Yes.
So, why don't they just fire him? He's obviously a jerk off. Just fucking fire him. Fuck him.
And they don't need him.
No one cares about him.
No, they need a small kid again. They could drag some small kid in with some dumb storyline.
Oliver.
Yeah, doing Oliver. What the hell?
This fucking asshole sabotaging his coworkers like that. What a cocksucker this kid is. To actually go on, and all these people that work on this show, and you're going to publicly blast it while you're on it?
Right.
Go fuck yourself.
Don't watch it.
Right, then fucking leave today.
They must know he's just a pain in the ass. He must be really pain in the ass to work with, too, because he's talking about observing the Sabbath and everything, so he can't work. And
Little fucking fat kid. Goodbye.
Yeah. He sounds like a really fun guy. Under personal life facts, Jones is fond of collecting quirky socks and propeller hats.
Yeah, I think Jones has other issues that he's hoping God will take out of his mouth, as it were.
Jake from 2.5 Men means nothing. He is non-existent character. He's 2.5 Men. If you watch 2.5 Men, please stop watching 2.5 Men. I'm on 2.5 Men. I don't want to be on it. Please stop watching it. Please stop filling your head with filth. Please. It's people say it's just entertainment. The fact that it's entertainment, it's do some research on.
You think he's got some family members that are crying somewhere? No.
This is some weird black church that he's involved in.
Oh, is it really? Why a black church?
I don't.
Seventh-day Adventist church.
Adventist, yeah. He goes off in the beginning of that clip about how he's trying to explain to this black preacher guy that's next to him.
That's a kid.
What?
Isn't it a kid he's next to?
No, he's next to some black dude.
Yeah, but I mean,
It
a
wasn't
kid
a
meaning
kid.
someone in his 20s.
Well, kind of, but he's the preacher guy.
Really?
Yeah, one of them.
He just looked a little too young to be the preacher guy.
Yeah, he's one of the preacher guys.
All right.
What's he trying to explain?
And he's explaining how he goes, I like being around black people. And he's almost sounding apologetic. Like, and I say black people because I was with a friend and he said African American, and I said African American. And he said, no, I'm black, so I say black. I hope that's okay. Like, he's such an apologist, and it's just, he's a weird.
He seems like a little worm. Like he seems like, because he's been famous for a long time.
Yeah.
So he has no sense of, he thinks he has a sense of who he is,
right, yeah.
but he's just trying to find this identity. It's like, oh, sorry, baby boy, that you were making $350,000 a week and you didn't have time for your teenage years.
Yeah, that sounds like
God, what a
part of it.
shithead.
Yeah.
I only hate him because he's attacking a show while he's on it. If he left the show and then said, I don't want to re-sign, I would have no issue with that.
Right.
But the fact that this little cunt is doing this while he's under contract makes me sick, this selfish little douchebag.
He's still employed, man.
Why didn't you leave before? You could have left.
Because the money's too good. So what the fuck? What is it going to be? If you believe this, then you got to leave immediately, and probably you should give the money back.
Yeah.
Because you got dirty money. You got money that you made because you were on a filthy show.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think Jesus would appreciate that.
After watching that video clip, mark my fucking words, he will not have that money long. These motherfuckers will fleece him of every penny.
You think the church is really excited? Dude, they got a big one?
They are creaming over the amount of cash this motherfucker is going to throw into this church.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Research on the effects of television in your brain, and I promise you'll have a decision. You'll have a decision to make when it comes to the television, and especially with what you watch on the television. It's bad news. It's bad news. So that's coming. I don't know if it means any more coming from me, but you might not have heard it otherwise. So just watch out. Watch out, because a lot of people don't like to think about how deceptive the enemy is.
That's right. The enemy.
Way more. He's been doing this for a lot longer than any of us have been around.
Wow.
So we can't play around. There's no playing around when it comes to eternity. If we're lukewarm, and if we, if we're behaving like the Laodiceans, it might cause more. It is going to cause a lot more harm, because people will see us and be like, "Oh, I can be a Christian and be on a show like 2.5 Men." You can't. You cannot be a true God-fearing person and be on a television show like that.
Let me ask you: did they wrap for the season?
Oh no.
No.
They didn't, right?
No, they don't. They don't end till like March.
So,
God, is he embarrassing, this kid?
how the fuck does he even
He's under contract. I don't know. He probably looks at it as like, oh my God, the devil is keeping me in this, and I have to remain strong and speak out against it and take the money and fucking.
If I was
give it
one
away.
of the writers for that show, I would just write some
Oh
evil
my
shit.
God.
I would write some
great.
evil shit.
Holy shit!
All right, look.
Make him gay first of all.
Yeah.
So he's got to he's got to have gay love scenes.
Right.
Everything that is totally against the church.
Make him just have a red face with fucking devil fucking horns.
Yes.
Have him throw like darts at God or something.
He continues here.
A friend of mine at school had told me about. He said a friend of his, and this friend was the friend that couldn't
Stop saying
go out
friend.
Friday night, and then things like that, and we never knew why. And he told me about his friend of his church that was I was looking to go to a church with an all-black congregation, and kind of
why?
I guess you could say I was looking for like a black gospel theme. I don't know. I like black people, and I'm not afraid to say it. And
What does that mean?
You are afraid to say it if you say that.
Yeah, he was
Do you
all
understand that?
uncomfortable. He's trying.
You are
so
kind of
hard.
afraid to say that.
He's trying so hard
just suck.
to be accepted. Ugh.
I can't live high enough in the sky, away from everybody. I would make him an atheist.
Yeah, make him him a devil worshiper,
Right.
and he's got to have horrid sexual practices with men, sucking men. Yeah, Get in there. All right, now what you're gonna do is you're a Satan worshiper, and you're slicing the throats of young boys, cutting off the genitals and eating them. Go.
Yeah, then you gotta look up a god and go, hey, why don't you buzz off?
And you know, I say black. I say black because, like, I have a friend of mine. He was a Bible worker, and he's black. And he says to me, "I'm not African American.
Right.
I was not born in Africa. I am black."
Right.
He says that to me, and so I'm not afraid. I know. Black people rock.
You're good. Don't worry about it.
Black people rock.
I just have to make sure because I don't know.
Black people
I know
rock.
some people take things personally.
Do
I mean,
they?
No offense.
I hate this kid.
Whatsoever. To anyone.
How hateable
Angus,
is it?
Angus is good. Angus is good. You're good. You're good, bro. You're good. You got a pass.
Yeah.
You're
Okay. Good.
You're good.
So I was looking to go.
Yeah, it just goes on and on.
He's lost. Boy, is he lost.
You think Kirk Cameron's excited today? He's got a new best pal. Look at how hot Miley Cyrus was in this episode, and the kid could care less, or couldn't care less, however the fuck that shit works. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, the kiss is awkward. He doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, boy. Show's filthy.
I'll go back. This was a huge episode this year because they got
let's
Miley
hear
Cyrus
this.
to guest star, and there's a whole bunch of clips of just this kid.
You guys.
Let's see.
Hi, soldier.
Hello.
You must be Jake. I'm sleeping in your room.
God bless America.
You are just so sweet. I swear I could just eat you up, but then I'd probably get a sugar rush.
Ooh,
Missy still sleeping?
No, she's in the shower. Oops. I get another pass in like a month, so maybe we can see each other then.
I sort of have a boyfriend.
Boyfriend? But I thought you...
Goodbye, Jake. Don't be a hero.
He basically was part of the filthiest episode.
Oh, just goodness.
Miley Cyrus pretty much just has her tits hanging out the entire episode.
This dialogue stinks, by the way.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It stinks.
America's
Terrible.
eating it up, though. They're eating it up.
Awful.
I'd make them really evil or something.
So
Would ya?
does anyone know about the show? Because it seems like if he's an army guy, that he's not on the show a lot, that he's coming
That's
and going.
probably what they
so
did.
maybe they're already onto his shit.
Yeah.
Does anyone know? Is he on as much as he used to be? Because he said, I'll be on leave, I'll get another pass in a few months.
They probably put him in that situation where it's like, oh, he's away.
Right.
Get that nut off the set. He's a downer.
Jesus.
I like black people. Please.
My friends like black people.
Yeah. Black people rock. More than white people? Really? So you wanted to find a church that was specifically just black people so you could just go in there and be like, look at me, how crazy liberal and nice I am to the black people.
If I were him, I'd write an episode where he's got to stand up and say, hey, God sucks a bunch of peckers.
It's pretty good, Chip. That'd work.
What the fuck? Okay. We got some info. Because none of us watch this dumb show. So we need some knowledge. And of course...
Uh-oh.
Why don't you just go to the phone?
Yeah, plunk down the phone. Oh, what's the matter? Take a call. Oh, boy.
I mean, does your phone fuck up like this at home?
No.
Why can't we have phones that work on a regular basis?
I must say. I thought it was checked out pre-show.
Could you answer it that way, maybe?
Is there a button?
I mean, everything seems to be working, but I can't, click down.
Is everything in
shit.
order?
So we probably have to reboot, right?
Is everything in order?
We can still take it, though.
Yeah, pop that guy down. I just don't have phone problems in my house like this.
Is it working for you?
Johnny? No, unfortunately
Hey, it's
not.
me.
Talk to me, Johnny.
Johnny?
Talk to me, Johnny. They played the commercial, by the way, for...
Was that Rambo?
It's the first one.
First Blood.
First Blood. And they keep playing that part where it's like, That many men? Well, you better bring a good supply of body bags. The way he says body bags. Well, you better have a good supply of body bags.
All right, whatever. Oh, am I working now?
Body bags.
Fucking Danny for the win.
Oh, shit.
Johnny in Queens.
What's up?
Talk to me, Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
Yeah, listen, I still watch this dumb show for some reason, and this kid has hardly been on it all year.
Wow.
Whenever he's on, he's talking to Charlie Harper there, whatever his name is.
I don't know any of the characters' names.
Well, he talks to him through his computer.
Okay.
Everything's video chat.
Oh, that's handy.
So just to let you know, something's going on. He's hardly on.
All right,
it
so he made it made everyone aware before the public found out, which is today for us. So they already know.
Oh, yeah.
So they're like, look, all right, you got to fucking, work with us a little bit here. And we'll fucking phase you out.
Yes.
It seems that's what they're doing.
Yep, but he should give his money back, that fucking kid.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to think this way, whatever. I'm not going to fucking beat him up for that part of it. But
I will, because this
quit
is
the
so
show
far
immediately.
crazy.
I hate him.
Quit the show immediately and give back the filthy money you made
Hope he
from a
dies.
filthy show.
And Ant, he likes black people, Ant.
I see.
Gotta go, boys.
I like black people. No, I really do. I really like black people.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to say that shit.
I'd write an episode, right, where he gets to go up to heaven and cut a bunch of farts.
All
right, now they're coming in. Frank from Jersey. They should write an episode where he gets mad at a black guy and he calls him a nigger.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the whole episode. He's dropping N-bombs.
That'd be great.
A very special episode.
Very special.
No, we're going to make it a very special episode. Going to slow down the theme.
Yeah.
Men.
Yeah. What do they change that to?
That's fucking great.
Yeah, Kirk Cameron does suck.
Oh, he's another one that went crazy religion, right?
Yeah. Yep.
This guy went that, like, if you just want to fucking, get a little religion, but this guy went so far into it, it can only spell that something horrible happened
There's
to
a lot
him.
of people like that out there.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? But don't affect everyone else's lives.
Yeah.
Fucking just move on.
Unbelievable.
Is that show really evil? I know it sucks.
It's evil.
I can tell you this much. It sucks. It's something I would never watch, but is it actually evil? Is it
Yes. Literally
Is it really
evil.
filthy?
Yes. Terribly evil.
When the show comes up, I feel like it's like a different country reporting because I've never seen the show, and I can't imagine people who watch it. So I always feel like, oh, that's that show that's on in Germany or something.
I gave up on that fluff shit years ago. And we're supposed to kind of like maybe watch that stuff for our radio show. I just can't do it. All that fluffy TV, no thank you.
I have zero interest in it.
If my dad watches it in reruns and laughs, then that's not what I want to watch. That's exactly what I shouldn't be watching.
He laughs at it.
Oh, I think he loves that show.
Really?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Oh, boy.
The writing's terrific.
It's all that middle of the country stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down it.
Mm-hmm. 3 years ago today, Tiger Woods crashed the SUV. That was a quick 3 years.
Wow.
Enjoy your life. That's a quick 3, right?
Man, yeah. Better bring a good supply of body bags.
Why? Now I got to hear that clip.
Body bags. Get
Rambo?
It's
Rambo trailer.
First Blood, right?
Yeah.
First Blood. Body bags line. Yeah, there it is. All right, turn the volume up. This is so douchey.
Possessed God in heaven to make a man like Rambo.
Oh, boy.
God didn't make Rambo. I made him.
Oh, this is so bad.
Sam Trutman. Colonel Samuel Trutman.
Oh, shit.
We're a little busy this morning, Colonel. What can I do for you?
I've come to get my boy.
Your boy?
Oh,
I recruited him.
racist.
I trained him. I commanded him in Vietnam for 3 years. I'd say that makes him mine.
I wonder why the Pentagon would send a full-bird colonel down here to handle this.
The Army thought I might be able to help.
Well, I don't know in what way. Rambo's a civilian now. He's my problem.
I don't think you understand.
Oh, boy.
I didn't come here to rescue Rambo from you.
No.
I came here to rescue you from him.
Well, we all appreciate your concern, Colonel. And we'll try to be extra careful.
I'm just amazed that he allowed any of your posse to live.
Oh, boy.
Is that right?
Exactly.
Strictly speaking, he
Brian
slipped up.
Dennehy rules, though.
You're lucky to be breathing.
That's just great. Colonel, you came out here to find out why one of your machines blew a gasket.
You don't seem to want to accept the fact that you're dealing with an expert in guerrilla warfare. With a man who's the best.
This is horrible.
Knives with his bare hands. A man who's been trained to ignore pain, ignore weather, to live off the land, to eat things and to make a billy goat puke.
Iraq.
In Vietnam, his job was to dispose of enemy personnel, to kill. Period. Win by attrition. Well, Rambo was the best.
Okay, Colonel, now you got us all scared to death. What do you and the Special Forces think I ought to do about your psycho out there?
Let him go. Do what? For now. Diffuse the whole situation. Diffuse him. Provide a little gap and let him slip through it. Then put out a nationwide APB. In a couple of weeks, you'll pick him up in Seattle or someplace working in a car wash. There'll be no fight and nobody else will get hurt.
I do my own work. I don't figure the best way to do that is to close my eyes and hope he gets picked up in Seattle.
I think it's coming.
Well, if you send your people in there after him, they'll get killed.
You know, we're just a small hick town sheriff's department, Colonel, but we're expected to do our duty, just like our heroes in the Special Forces.
In Special Forces, we teach our people to stay alive in the line of duty.
No shit. I never thought of that.
You want a war? You
Here
can't
comes
win.
Bloody
Are you telling me that
Brains.
200 men against your boy is a no-win situation for us?
You send that many, don't forget one thing.
What?
A good supply of body bags.
A good supply of body bags. A good supply of body bags.
Can I tell you what I hate in writing? That was so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When everyone's talking about the character the way the character would want to be spoken about.
Yes. Oh.
Nobody tangles with Norton. Norton's the best. Written by Norton. How fucking embarrassing. Whenever they talk about you the way you'd want to overhear people talking about you. Like you're cool.
Yeah.
Rambo's the best.
He's out there. No weather, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like the postman. Rain or sleet or snow. Is there any of Stallone's dialogue in this from that movie? That was the least awful of those movies, and they were all pretty fucking bad. There it is, John.
First one was good for its time.
Oh, I always hated it.
You didn't like it ever?
No.
It's over, Johnny.
No,
It's over.
Oh,
Nothing is over! Nothing! You just don't turn it off! It wasn't my war! You asked me, I didn't ask you!
What?
And I did what I had to do to win, but somebody wouldn't let us win!
Ah.
And I come back to the world, and I see all those maggots at the airport protesting me, spitting, calling me baby killer and all kinds of vile crap! Who are they to protest me, huh? Who are they? Unless they've been me and been there and know what the hell they're yelling about!
It was a bad time for everyone, Rambo. It's all in the past now.
For you! For me, civilian life is nothing! In the field, we had a code of honor.
Oh,
you watch my back, I watch yours. Back here, there's nothing.
You're the last of an elite group.
Oh, God! For a gunship. I could drive a tank. I was in charge of $1 million equipment. Back here, I can't even hold a job. Fucking guys!
You're the last of an elite group.
Yeah, you're the best there ever was, Rambo. They broke the mold with you. There'll never be another one like you. A good supply of body blocks. No good dialogue had been sent. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women, Rambo.
Lifeless dialogue, like a doll's dialogue.
He's selling it.
Oh,
he's
God.
selling it.
He's doing okay, yeah. I mean, it's not as bad of a scene as I was hoping it would be. But it's still irritating.
It really is.
We've talked about that shit on our own show. These guys coming back from Iraq, they were in charge of all sorts of crazy shit. Now they're driving a minivan, getting stuck in rush hour traffic. I can't even imagine how you deal with that.
You snap like Rambo did.
Like Rambo.
You take a town hostage. Ugh.
You let him go.
Someone
make a gap for him to slip out of. Unless you got a good supply of body bags.
Yeah, like the hole in this story. You let you let him slip out.
Someone close to us who's who's certainly in the shit, he lost one of his guys that came home and couldn't handle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It just sucks. It's sad, actually.
It happens like after every war.
And,
just like
and the same story, you would never expect this type of person, this person to do something like that, but he just
it's crazy.
He just couldn't adjust when he got back to the States.
Yeah.
Horrible. I can't even imagine. If you're the shit over there doing all sorts of crazy stuff, you get out and then what?
I like it over here. I don't have to worry about nothing.
What happens to those guys?
You turn into Bunny. Yeah.
Nobody fucks with you.
Nobody fucks with you. Yeah, what did he say about dying? He goes, you only got to worry about dying. And that don't make no day. Yeah, he talks about, is that, oh no, Tango and Cash, no.
Since we're talking about Stallone's cinematic masterpieces.
Oh, God. That was a bad one. How gay was Tango and Cash?
You mean awesome?
They loved each other.
It's an awesome movie, though.
Oh.
Nice. Look at it.
We're watching movie clips now.
I just wanted to get to that whole supermarket scene.
14 freeway in pursuit of...
Oh,
good luck.
And of course he...
I hate Stallone in glasses.
Like he's got a little snub-nosed revolver.
You know what? I'm an asshole. I'm thinking of the wrong... I was thinking of Cobra the whole time.
Oh, Cobra's a good one, too.
Sorry.
He's taking his snub-nosed 38 and shooting...
I want some dialogue. Find some Tango and Cash dialogue between the two of them.
All right. You want to just watch the trailer? Maybe that might help.
No, just the banter back and forth. Hello, Tango. Good point, Cash.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going to happen?
He doesn't move. Oh, man.
The truck stops short and the two punks fly out the window.
Glad you could drop in.
Ah!
You like jewelry?
Oh, fuck you.
I prefer blinds. Do the honors.
This
And
type
now the cops pull up. What the hell do you think you're doing?
You're out of control, Tango and Cash. Whichever one you are. You don't play by the rules.
God damn it!
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, man, snappy remark.
This is our jurisdiction.
This snappy dialogue drives me fucking nuts in movies.
Here it comes.
Ray. Hey, Captain, what the hell's going on here? The locals do this thing. You blew out the window of this truck. I know. We got two guys lying on the road. I know this is federal highway and we're out of our jurisdiction. So what the hell's going on?
I heard a rumor about this truck.
What about this truck?
It's not a truck.
Gas truck.
No. It's a major moving violation. Did you check the first panel? It's full of gas, sir.
Check the whole truck, asshole. There's nothing in it.
Oh.
And you're out of your neighborhood, big city boy.
Oh, my God.
I want your weapon. I want your
Why do they
ass.
think
Who
that
the
was a
fuck
good
you think
take?
You are.
He thinks he's Rambo.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Rambo is a pussy.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
We shot the gas truck.
That's great.
What do you know? It's snowing.
So how did, could you see that in court? How did you acquire the evidence? Oh, he got shot, the gas truck?
Yeah.
What? Get out of here.
Get high?
I'll be damned.
He referenced the douchey movie he had done.
Yes.
And then he fired his weapon into what we thought was a gas tanker. He's a heck of a cop. Fucking awful.
What the hell's going on here?
The best was when he had dialogue with Kirk. Oh, it's so...
Cash and Tango.
Oh.
Dishonored, imprisoned. What a shameful fall from glory.
And who are you?
Just think of me as somebody
Believe it or not.
George Takei
doesn't like you very much.
The surprise party's definitely out.
They have like witty banter, witty repartee.
That's the guy I followed to the setup.
Don't panic.
Taunty Tango. You're a pretty boy, aren't you?
I'm panicking.
How'd you like me to change it for you?
I wouldn't.
How about you? Maybe you first.
Don't panic.
Oh, this is so
I'll
bad.
cut your bloody throat.
Oh,
You
this
ain't your
guy's
thing out the
terrible.
hole?
Is this supposed to be
The
Australian
time
or
to love you is a knot for you,
Cockney?
eh?
I don't want to ties. That's him.
right, boy.
You want to cut my throat? Go ahead. Huh? You want to cut my fucking head off and use it for a fucking basketball? You can bowl the motherfucker for all I care. Just don't let him do it. I don't want to get killed by this limey immigrant jerk off. I want to get killed by an American jerk off.
You fucking wanker. Put it away for now.
This is just all. I can't even do this anymore.
Is terrible.
It's so bad. I love how we're just watching a movie.
What are you doing?
Fine time.
Jack Palance, that's who it is. Jack Palance.
The dialogue is just so bad.
Oh shit, it's Conan.
What?
It's Conan.
We're gonna get FUBAR now.
What the hell's football?
You'll see.
Oh no.
Real badass cops.
Oh no.
This is terrible. You can stop this. This is unwatchable.
Must mean you.
Is that his real jaw?
Huh?
Is that guy's real jaw?
It looks
It's
like
amazing.
Like it's fucking. He's like a cartoon.
That's a fucked up jaw.
That's fucked up.
John in Jersey. John.
Yes, sir.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, you guys got to find the scene where they're in the shower together and they're measuring each other's pricks.
Oh yeah, that is. There's a shower scene, as I recall.
Let's try to find
Tango and Cash in the shower.
Thank you, sir.
That's not.
It's one of those shitty clips.
Yeah, people recorded off of their television. How gay. Tango.
Don't
and
have a good
Cash.
copy of it.
Not immediately.
No, right.
Those movies, though, at the time, I guess they were like.
Well, I mean,
like everybody saw Tango and Cash, and you didn't walk out of the theater going, "Oh, that fucking sucked." You walked out going, "It was fucking cool."
That was just the writing style too. I mean, no one's gonna accept that type of writing nowadays, obviously. But it was accepted back then.
Like all the
now, if you wrote like that, it would be an absolute parody. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
it is. It's and there were so many movies back then that had the same fucking shit.
Sure.
The pissed off captain and the rogue cop.
Lethal Weapon pulled it off. Those movies pulled it off.
I loved you in Conan the Barbarian.
I can't get any more volume over here. No.
Me and my ass will be in the neighborhood.
You fucking pig! It's over for you!
I think you're going to be very popular here.
Funny, I don't see your fan club either.
Why are they having a good time?
They're always,
like they're marching into prison,
right?
And they're making that witty banter with everything they do. They could be like on the brink of being killed. Like, kill them. Oh well, looks like we're going to be killed.
But
you got a funny line.
But their idea of an out of control prison was to just throw papers around.
Right?
You see that?
Flaming
Even that
little
was
piece
douchey.
of paper being thrown around.
Who has fucking paper in their
How
cell?
about some shit and urine?
Right,
and
it would be
fucking
shit, urine,
ass
spit.
fucking.
And these two don't have a worry in the world, ever.
No.
Just two cool guys saying funny things back and forth.
No matter how bad they... Oh, I think you passed it.
What happened?
There it is.
Yeah.
What is that? It looks like... They're...
But Stallone looks like he's bending over a little bit in the
Yes.
shower.
Wow. Oh, my God. That's terrible stuff.
When we get back, we're going to talk about Brad Pitt's wonderful commercial. Speaking of douchey, we'll continue down this road. He's doing something very douchey. And also, we got Jamie Foxx talking about Obama.
Oh, boy.
Your boy Obama.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I said the boy thing.
Oh,
again.
Jesus.
I didn't mean it like that. Jesus.
Racist.
People tend to get up in arms when you say boy. Why can't you just say boy?
I don't know. It's racist.
Dude, here's the thing, idiot. Quit the fucking show. He wants to be fired. Quit the fucking show if this is what you believe, and give all the money back that you made.
Oh.
You got a real nice life because of this show.
Yeah,
really nice.
$8 million a year.
So
What a
fucking give all the
douchebag.
money back and do the Lord's work.
He's
take all
trying
the
to
money
do
you
that.
made and give it to a charity.
He's trying to
then
do
I would
that.
respect you.
He's under contract for another year.
So
he
quit.
says he doesn't want to be part of the problem,
The filth.
and, part of the filth and evil. He says that there are two sides. There is God's side and the other
I
side.
fucking hate this kid.
And
I
he
fucking hate him.
needs to be
Right.
on God's side. And he goes, there's no compromising. You can't be kind of like, hey, I'm with God and I'm religious and stuff, and do a show
Right.
like he does, 2.5 Men. So he's got to leave all that.
Goodbye.
You're not that brave, I guess, because he's sitting there going, I guess we got the clips. Why don't we just play it? Yeah.
I think he's
Jake from 2.5.
What?
I think he's crazy enough to quit the show, but he probably can't because he's under contract for another
Quit the
year.
show.
But he's saying he's encouraging people not to watch it.
Yes.
Why don't they just fire him? He's obviously a jerk off. Just fucking fire him. Fuck him.
And they don't need him.
No one cares about him.
No, they need a small kid again. They could drag some small kid in with some dumb storyline.
Oliver.
Yeah, doing Oliver. What the hell?
This fucking asshole sabotaging his coworkers like that. What a cocksucker this kid is. To actually go on and all these people that work on this show, and you're going to publicly blast it while you're on it?
Right.
Go fuck yourself.
Don't watch it.
Right. Then fucking leave today.
They must know he's just a pain in the ass. He must be really pain in the ass to work with, too, because he's talking about observing the Sabbath and everything, so he can't work.
Little fucking fat kid. Goodbye.
Yeah. He sounds like a really fun guy. Under personal life facts, Jones is fond of collecting quirky socks and propeller hats.
Yeah, I think Jones has other issues that he's hoping God will take out of his mouth, as it were.
Jake from 2.5 Men means nothing. He is non-existent character. He's 2.5 Men. If you watch 2.5 Men, please stop watching 2.5 Men. I'm on 2.5 Men. I don't want to be on it. Please stop watching it. Please stop filling your head with filth. Please. It's people say it's just entertainment. The fact that it's entertainment.
You want some Jamie Foxx? You want some Brad Pitt? You want the 2.5 Men guy?
Oh, that 2.5 Men guy.
That story's annoying.
He fucking lost his mind.
Eat this. I've never heard this.
You never heard this?
No.
Oh, we did that whole bit too, right? Don't they punch up their show and just out of nowhere go, man?
Yes.
E-Rock would know. E-Rock, what do they do with that?
To segue in between scenes, it's just that end of the theme where they just go, man.
I saw the Miley Cyrus episode with this kid, and he looked very uninterested in Miley Cyrus, and she was looking all hot and shit.
Let me tell you something. You don't fall this far into religion like this kid did without something horrific having happened to you.
Fine.
Wow.
Look, I'm not even going to question if this is what he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
350,000 episode, and he's crying. What a little jerk off.
Did someone put it in his chubby little dumper when he was early on the show? Someone tag his chubby little dumper.
Can't believe it's the same kid.
He has a nice fat little rump.
It's time to get a new fucking half in there anyway.
They're probably all being nice to him. What's wrong? You know, they're going to change the script. I bet you're going to wreck the show.
How is it 2.5 Men when he's like a man now? It's 3 men, the show.
Yeah.
The show's 3 men.
Time to get a new half. I bet you they do. I bet you they get a new half.
Oh, they will. It's like they killed off Charlie Sheen.
They're trying to make a point that they could survive without Charlie Sheen, and so far they've done all right, man.
Survive without this
I think
kid,
they
too.
even won some awards.
Yeah.
With Ashton Kutcher.
They'll
in the
get
main
rid of
role.
this kid and pop some other kid.
But why is it quit the show immediately? You know,